just my stash, and welcome towards today. Well, it's gonna be the final day for the corruption zone. First, we get rid of the boxes. Remorph box, as per usual, is just gonna be average. Noble box, maybe a drop. Nope. The next one. And of course, Ollie. Okay, I'm gonna have to mention that I did do one of the missions. That was just nothing but pink. So, I did the villain mission yesterday. There's no check-in for that, but it didn't do anything. I got 96,000 damage for the corruption zone, and that's it. So for what we have to do, this is what we have to do. This is how much damage we have to deal today. Roughly 400,000 damage. 420,000 roughly. So we're gonna finish the mission with that. Here's Antonio. 4 boxes to get through, and then we see what will happen. Does Antonio retire? For now. Does he get a useful teammate? Or a new team unlocks that completely works alongside him whenever I need another specific mission completed? Because right now, I still don't have a balance. And I don't think there's any balanced leader anyone likes that's a legendary. Yeah, we'll see what happens. If everyone has roughly 20,000 health, or I actually deal 20,000 damage every fight, it should only take roughly around 20-ish matches. Yeah, they're gonna fly. Never mind, you don't fly! And I get to land 15 stacks on you! Okay, actually they do stay in the air, so maybe I can do something against them. Go away. Interrupt you. Well, I lost 2 stacks. Casey! Yep. And then Leo again. Right. Oh, that's not Leo, but you still press the strike anyway, so up you go into the air! 3,600. You know what? Do you have a block? Not by the looks of it! There we go.
KO. Win!
And even if we make it to Sapphire, it's not going to level up the boxes. We don't need to do any extra damage, and we got interrupted. Okay. Middle slots, double blocks. How do we deal with this one? They likely got the athletic assault, but they went with that, so no, you will not. So how about backward dash, backdash, and box of light? Hey, you're in the air, but you're gonna hit it with a breaker? Yep, you're in the air though. And another barricade blur. And then going by this, they rotate and strike forwards. Yep. But they survive, so I have to hit them first. They weren't ready.
KO. Win.
And that's a Leo. Okay, going by the assist, they're going to be quite heavy on that, I think. But whether or not they're here, we'll see what that answer is shortly. Barco blur again. Okay. Either they just haven't gone the block, or they actually just aren't fighting. So, back away. Yep, there he is. Of course. 6 energy. And you mistimed it. So, that works for me. So, back row dash, and I get Barco blur. Okay, you only get stunned. We're going by this, they have to have the breaker and Haley. There we go. And that's useless. Well. Yep, you block, but you reset your energy for that. So, Sheath Slash. And Marks of Light! Even if you activated your super, it would not work.
KO. Win.
And yeah, we're 1 medal away. And now we're fighting this guy. 32,000 Drag Shield Jason. Okay. Let's see. So, I won't be able to get the... Yeah, this will just leave them stunned, but... Are you gonna try and jump at me? Okay, no. They did jump. After they hit me with a strike. Now you're in the air. Barco dash. And let's see what we have to work with here. So you can poke. There we go. Block. Barco dash. And Marks of Light. You can go back to your corner. Let's see. So going by this, they do have their prime. Yep. Okay, no. Interrupt you. They 100% have their strike, so... There we go, I can dodge that one. Interrupt. Barco Blade. And then you become Fireworks. Sadly, though, you don't stop yourself from staggering down to the ground.
KO. Win.
Okay. Double blocks. But they probably have a lot of health, so... There we go. You could just get just run into that. There we go. Cancelled again. Wrong button. Yeah. I can still win this if I play perfectly. I have many blocks right now. They're stunned. And let's see. No. Okay. Well, I just used all my blocks, but I can rotate it back in. Let's see. 12 stacks. And Aeon. Yep. Go back to your corner. I could have delayed it slightly to get a bit more energy before they get caught by a combo again, but not needed. Yeah. No. Stay in the air. There we go. So now we have to recover some energy for... There's the kick. And poke. Yeah, nope. No. I have to dodge first.
KO. You lose.
I got the damage that mattered anyway, but yeah. I got the perfect rotation from the opponent to win that fight. I didn't do what I was supposed to. Which was actually make use of it. You know, dodge the projectile first, since Aeon would not be dodgeable. Alyssa was. So, yeah. No, you will not. And then poke twice. Nothing else. And of course. What you have. Yep. Breaker will be after this. Very likely. Yeah, no. Not this time. So let's see. Going by your primary slot, you probably don't have what you need just yet. So, 1 Box of Light. And we expect to see Casey. There we go. Another backer dash. And we expect to see Zio Jason. And their rotation says, you become very predictable.
KO. Win.
There. The same thing that happens every time. If they get red, or rather if their rotation is, it actually follows the... Yes, they actually rotate their card, so that'll happen. And then every other time when something just says, let's just be different, I get screwed over. You can only read as much as... You can only read your opponent as much as you can try and guess how their cards are going to go. Rotation is the most common. But sometimes at the point, after it appears way too many times in a row, then it becomes annoying. There you go, you can block. And block you again. Like as we can clearly tell. Okay, good enough. They actually recovered. So going by this, Barracuda Blade, nope. On fire though, which is the problem. Yeah, and it's too much. Doesn't matter. I do not have a fast enough card. I would not have been able to stop that no matter what. Pretty sure you fight the other ult. Yep, Metal Dropper returning up. Of course you would do that. Go ahead, just knock out as if you're gonna get anything out of this. And of course. At least I wanted to do something, but here they are. Here's the first one climbing back up. So why can't we just prevent them from going down the proper amount anyway? What's preventing you from actually just doing that properly? Huh? As I thought, it was just gonna be that again. What's it gonna be? Every strike is very likely. There it is. Great. How do you just do that? It's gonna be Sarah next. No, they actually take... They have plenty of health, as if they don't have to take the risk.
KO. You lose.
I got my 20,000 damage. They can get lost. Ish. Okay, 30,000. So be it, flying cake. Okay, so let's see. You have way too many blocks, and I would not be able to cancel there anyway. No, you will not, Astronomer. Yep, there's your other block. No. We'll have to stop them in Okay, never mind. Back row blade. At least you managed to dodge. Poke them twice. And fine! Yep, that hurt. So, random block from them again. We'll recover 1.5. You can go back to your corner. Back up blur. She slash it is. I'll leave them staggered, but this is all I can do. Okay, they rotate that into Astronema, but yeah. Not a good enough backdash.
KO. You lose.
I have lost that one, but I still got my 20,000 damage. At least 20,000 damage, as I said, per average match. And we can at least get the Corruption Zone complete within 20 matches. Less if possible. Let's see, what do I need to do? No! Yeah, they can block, they remove a stack. Yep. Again! Regular block, not even a... No, that just... Yeah, okay, there goes another stack. Can't be faster. Simply just not faster. And there's them. 2 stacks. Just great. Okay. Again. There we go, we'll leave a flying cake. And with that, we'll recover to 4. No cake for you. You get stunned. And then we have to just hit them here. They're gonna survive. And they're gonna use the breaker. Yep. Primary slot is blocked off. I think I would have been fine if I got rid of that block.
KO. You lose.
That's it. There's no difference between the leagues. If we drop down back to Crystal, so be it. It's not like that didn't happen when it was Ollie. Anyway. I'm gonna just back her dash. And now you get left stunned. Let's see here. So what's gonna be the next part? You gonna fly towards me? No, no farting allowed. Everyone's constantly using that one right now. Go ahead, use Casey. Yep. You can remove the stack. Go ahead. It's fine. This removes only 1. Okay then. That reached. This removes 2. Yeah. So be it. Here's a back air dash. And they'll survive. And then I hit them again afterwards. So back air dash. You get knocked out.
KO. Win.
Okay, Haley. Too many blocks. We'll start with backdash primary slot and see what happens. No! But I was able to see them use the underground attack, so this works for me. We'll leave you staggered. There we go. And back away. Yeah, no. They don't do anything there, but I don't have a regular block to begin with. Not this time. They're not using that special thing either, so... Yeah, now I get a regular block there. What's it gonna be? Huh? Just that, okay. And then they don't rotate. Then they don't rotate. They have too many to begin with. Why do I even bother continuing?
KO. You lose.
Okay. Double strike just an assist. Double strike just an opponent. Okay. No. G-slash. And we're not going to waste some stacks. We're going to leave you stunned. And with that, G-slash again. And then we have to... You know what? Let's take the risk. No. You know what? 0 cost block. Into that assist. You use this. Yep. Okay. Yeah, technically I'm just gonna press this button and see what happens. I'm sure you don't have enough health to survive the marks of light! There we go.
KO. Win.
Another? Now they just break her and a block assist, so backdash again. We can only just bait out their card. It's literally the only way we can do this. Not fast enough. Simply not fast enough, and we still don't have a regular cost block. Okay, 0 cost, I mean. I even say regular. It literally doesn't mean anything. Yeah, okay. Cheap. And then regular block again. Didn't you already use that? Yep. I used the 3 cost at the beginning, but whenever that was, I can't remember.
KO. You lose.
Okay, yeah. At this point, I don't think I used the 0 cost at all. It was Eric into the 3 cost into... Yeah. I ran into that one. Go ahead. To the corner. Breaker? No? Okay, fine. But clearly, I'm not allowed to get away with anything else there. Barco dash. Once again, Barco blur. We're gonna dash away twice. And Mox of Light. Not fast enough here. Not fast enough just yet. Get rid of the block. That's a Haley. And we just have 2 Sheath Slash, so... hey, you barely survive. Actually, never mind, you do die.
KO. Win.
I need to remember that it's 3,800 below that, 14 stacks will kill. I still remember the execution is 4,080, so we just have to make sure of that one. So what assist do you have that you're just not using anything else here? Here, you can be hit by the Mox of Light to be stunned. For that, we'll just back away. Yeah, okay, fine, fine. Why did I just stand there? That assist was not that fast. You will not be using that. We'll hit you with a back row blade. And whether or not we can get the energy in time? No, but you didn't stop it. So you have 800 health left. What will you do with it? Using Magna is not one of the options. That removed both. Okay, that removed both stacks. But wait, did they even? I don't think that. Wait, why did I think they would have their super? Why did I think they would have their super? They didn't even deal enough damage. Okay, then I thought just because it failed to find the first opponent, then instantly found the opponent after I began searching again. So, yeah, but if this is how it's gonna go, I guess something had to be like this. No. Game? Do you really have to just whiff that? Yeah, okay. I don't know what, I'm just not engaging. Seriously, that's just on me. He's gonna fly towards me now. Okay, no, but I can just, I can launch him. There we go, but now he's gonna press Nick Assist. Okay, never mind. And I'm too slow. No. Too early. Too early with that one.
KO. You lose.
You swapped your leader. Pretty sure it was Leo before. Okay, well, Barco blur. You have 30 blocks, but you didn't have anything there. Barco dash. Sheath Slash. Come on, you need to press something. If you don't actually attack back, you're not gonna rotate your cards if they're not agreeing with you. Yeah, okay. Use Xandred. Nah, I got backdash that though. Breaker. Never mind, no wonder. They're just getting nothing but strikes. So now I can hit you with a breaker. Okay, now you have a block, breaker, block. And now they have a strike, okay. Or I guess not, but everything is now whiffing. My opponents are just whiffing now. Whatever you're gonna do there, it was not gonna do anything just yet. Sheath Slash. Okay. No. Yeah, now you can just super. You really should have just used that long ago, though. Because I just outright couldn't hit them anymore.
KO. You lose.
Yep, that's simply on me. I did not engage against them when I was supposed to. This guy doesn't even have 20,000 health. Yeah, okay. What's it gonna be? Well, at least you did a brother combo. To an extent. At least you did something. Yeah, what it's gonna be. You're not paying attention. Okay, back row blade. 12 stacks. We'll leave you staggered. We'll leave you staggered. There you go. Anything else? Yeah, as I thought. Striking the air is as simple as that. There you go. You're going to end up trying to glide towards me with Magna? Here's a K. Apparently not. Yeah, that works.
KO. Win.
And it's them again. Okay, so still breakers. Still breakers. Nothing? No. You thought about pressing that. So once again, it's another person that chose to use Magna Defender Assist with Leo. It's a nice little combo. Go ahead. We'll just backdash. No, not this time. Not this time. There. We rotated them primary slots. They spent 7, and there's 10 energy spent. Whether or not they actually rotated, I do not know. Let's see. Barco Blade. Yep, up you go. And Barco Blur. Let's see about your health. 5,000. Pressure Super. I dare you. Okay, well that works. Another backdash away. Yeah, why did you even try to do that? At least try use the primary, or just walk first. Anyway, I've checked the damage. There. We're done here. So, yeah. We have the 4 boxes, and the mission's complete. Let's see what Enway can give today. Who are you getting as a new possible teammate or replacement for the next while? Or do you level up to level 2? Or, I think, get halfway to level 2. Eh. There. Everything's collected to there. Antonio. Yeah, no, he would need 2 more shards. So, he would not be able to level up anyway. So, who is it going to be? 10 to go. First of all, nice few essence with the attacker primary. Okay, 438 Zac. Into 1,652 Zac. Into Kimberly movie with 78. Tommy really doesn't want to leave. I think this might be a sign. Dorito. Unlocking Lauren as an attacker. It doesn't help because he's still an attacker. And then Cat Assist. It's fair enough. I got Pumpkin Wrapper last time. Now, who helps Antonio? Well, that sucks. I already had 3 shards of her. It really should have been obvious that it was going to happen. He does not get replaced, and no balanced leader helps. It's a balanced assist, and that doesn't do the same thing as the... You don't get the same treatment when it comes to that mission to do with the Red Ranger mission. I have all of these, and yet... That was sad. These are the legendary potential to unlock, but that's gonna be a no. Seems today, Antonio's got an entire corruption, another 28 days, another month of just a difference. The fisherman's still returning because of... That's sad. That was sad. Technically, there is another legendary, 10 legendary shards you can get if you're actually playing challenges. Because the fact that the progress bar is just completely missing. They still haven't added it back. But yeah, if you just at least gain 2,400 shards, I think that's enough to actually get the legendary. Basically, put every season it resets. Every time it's a reset, this thing as well resets. So in fact, tonight I'm pretty sure it's going to. I'm not going to be able to get the legendary here as either. So yeah, just play challenges as well. It'll get you more legendary shards than just playing ladder. That's the easiest way. Just playing ladder is how you increase your rank, and that's it. The only usefulness is dropping the 12 epics from the corruption zone if you can actually level up this high. Or 11, I think, is this case, because from bronze, I think it's 12. Bronze and higher, it's 12 only. I think maybe there's a 13 in gold. And everything, at this point, I'm only getting 11 shards of epics from a corruption zone box every time. But yeah, looks like we're not going to be getting a new teammate for Antonio today. Dragon Shield Kimberly is not that useful of an assist when it comes to anything we need. She may be cheap, but she's a trap assist and doesn't even guarantee every hit of hers. So they quite literally need to update that one alongside her leader, because it was never a good assist to begin with. It helped Rito, and that was when he couldn't do anything. And even then, that required a very specific scenario, like blocking your opponent first. Nowadays, you're not exactly going to block them so easily, but while having the energy to do it, unless you're a strong enough leader to actually have time to recover. But yeah, 800 coins to go, and then we get Poisandra to the next level. For now, here's the boxes. They'll need to try and be unlocked before. And yeah. I think that's all for today. It actually wasn't as long as you would think, because the Corruption Zone was actually caught up. With only needing maybe roughly 20 matches, maybe more or less. I do not know how many. I just played. The recording, I will know how many matches I played when I'm editing. But it's really weird. Technically, every time I do 15 matches, it's basically 2 Corruption Zone boxes, maybe 2.5. If I actually did damage during those fights. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give a like, comment if there's something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to miss anything, and your Discord is in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become on and have your Twitch streams at the end of videos so you can receive the latest thumbnails as well as on the Rainbow Ranger lines with priority. And on to the next Power Rangers video. Goodbye.